Do you eat clean during the week, maybe even lose a couple of pounds, and then the weekends come and you gain it all back, maybe even adding an extra pound or two above? Sound familiar? How do you go out on a Saturday night, have a hamburger, fries, maybe even a beer, maybe even two, and not gain weight? Would you like to learn how to do that? Well, in this free video, you're going to learn the first part of how to do exactly that. Hello and welcome. My name is Joel Green, CEO and founder of VEEP, the Visual Eating and Exercise Program. This is not a gimmick. This is a science-based, field-tested, and proven system that's been used in the employee wellness programs of some of the nation's largest employers, like the City of Houston and the City of Phoenix, to name a few. Over a 4-year period from 2006 to 2010, over 3,000 studies were inventoried to create the VEEP system. A major hospital has used VEEP for their employees. These are doctors, nurses, exercise physiologists. Most recently, VEEP was seen on the Dr. Phil show, where, as you'll see a little later in the video, a woman given less than 5 years to live and weighing over 300 pounds was put on the VEEP system and in less than 6 months went from 22 medications to 0. Let's hear from medical professionals who used the VEEP program for 2 full years for themselves have to say.
I've been in those other diets. I've not only just researched those other diets, whether it was through my education or through my personal experiences, I've done it, and I've never had the type of success that I had with VEEP, and the weight just fell off.
There are a lot of diets out there. They just all seem kind of hokey. They weren't really based in scientific research. When I saw VEEP, I didn't automatically just jump on board. I did the research and found that it was very sound scientifically. So, and in addition to that, it was simple.
A lot of coworkers say, aren't you going to miss eating the cake, or aren't you going to miss having the ice cream, or different things like that? And I said, actually, as I've started the program, I seem to eat when I'm hungry, and I don't get the cravings. I don't get that afternoon craving for a candy bar, or that feeling like I want to have some ice cream or something in the evening.
The VEEP system has different components. What you're about to see is from the VEEP University component of the system. The way VEEP University works is it's literally like a martial art for food. You watch a short 2 to 4 minute video and then take a quiz. If you pass the quiz, you go to the next lesson. As you accrue lessons, you gain belts, just like a martial art. Now, as promised, let's begin to unpack the problem of mitigating weekend weight gain with the first part, which is how alcohol is metabolized and how to avoid weight gain from alcohol. The first thing to understand is that alcohol does not convert to fat. In fact, several studies have shown that when heavy drinkers substitute alcohol for carbohydrates, they actually lose weight. First, let's look at how alcohol gets burned off. When alcohol enters your body, it's converted into toxic acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is a metabolic poison, and it inflicts tremendous damage on your body. To get rid of it, your body has to immediately draw upon all available B and C vitamins to convert toxic acetaldehyde into non-toxic acetate, which it can then convert into other substrates, and eventually it can burn it off as energy. The critical thing to understand is that alcohol actually competes with fat and carbs in order to get metabolized. When alcohol is present, fat and carbs tend to go to the back of the line and tend to get stored as fat. Now that you understand the basics of how alcohol is metabolized, let's look at specific strategies for preventing weight gain from alcohol intake. Remember, to convert toxic acetaldehyde into non-toxic acetate, your body needs B and C vitamins. So the first step is to give your body the raw materials it needs. Ideally, take some B and C vitamins both before and after you drink. An easy way to do this is to take a couple of packs of Emergency, one before and one after. An added bonus is this will also help you to prevent from getting a hangover. Previously, you learned about using alpha-lipoic acid to help make your body more sensitive to insulin. Very small amounts of alcohol actually help insulin function. So in small amounts, like a half glass of wine, alcohol actually helps carb metabolism. But once you get beyond a small amount of alcohol, the opposite thing happens, and alcohol impairs insulin function. By taking 300 milligrams of alpha-lipoic acid prior to drinking, you can help to offset the detrimental effects of alcohol on insulin function. One of the reasons heavy drinkers seem to age prematurely is drinking depletes the body of glutathione. Glutathione is one of the body's most powerful antioxidants. So, prior to drinking, taking milk thistle will not only help to protect your liver, but it also helps to prevent your body from being depleted of glutathione when you drink. The good news is it's cheap. You can find it for as little as $7 a bottle either online or at most health food stores. Now, if you want to take it to the next level, prior to drinking, have some broccoli and asparagus. Broccoli contains a compound called sulforaphane, which has been shown to double the rate of conversion from toxic acetaldehyde into non-toxic acetate, which helps your body clear alcohol from your system much faster. Asparagus actually stimulates enzymes like alcohol dehydrogenase that help metabolize alcohol. Having asparagus and broccoli with or before alcohol actually helps your body better metabolize the alcohol. This is functional food combining on a level that's never been done before. Over the course of a lifetime, much of the weight gain happens on weekends. What you're learning here right now will serve you far better than any diet over the coming years because you're learning how to not put the pounds on in the first place. If you like what you're learning here, I want to tell you about a special offer to check out VEEP University. Today, we're making a special offer for you to try Season 1 of VEEP University. This is a full 20 lessons of the science-based, field-tested, and proven program that will forever change the way you think about food. The things you learn here will change your life. Here's what's included. In this lesson, you're going to learn how to combine carbs and fats to aid blood sugar and help you stay lean. In this lesson are science-based food combinations of carbs and fats that help induce specific effects like helping to reduce hunger, decreasing 24-hour total food intake, and even aiding menopause hormone regulation. In this lesson, you're going to learn the science of preloading and how specific food combinations at a prior meal can induce unique effects at your next meal, like accelerating fat burning, helping you to eat less, and helping you to burn carbs instead of store them. Now, let's look at a preload that helps inhibit starch metabolism. Berries, in particular strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries, are loaded with phenols that impair the enzymes your body needs to digest starch. So berries as a preload combined with a few nuts is a great way to lessen the impact of starches in your next meal. So this particular type of preload is great prior to maybe a lunch where you know you're going to have carbs or pasta. Imagine the power you gain over food once you understand how to use different types of preloads. And it's all based in science. Here's another amazing lesson in Season 1 of VEEP University. In this lesson, you're going to learn an entirely new way to pattern your meals that will change the way you eat forever and allow you to get off track and still maintain your weight. Have you ever eaten perfectly during the day and then blown it at dinner? In this lesson, you're going to learn how to turn this around by using specific foods at breakfast to set up dinner. Things like unique carbs in the morning that make an aggressive fat loss dinner possible. Specific food combinations in the morning that help turn off cravings at night. In this lesson, you'll learn science-proven food combinations that mitigate fat storage when you take in too much sugar. Specific foods that offset high blood sugar levels and help prevent you from storing fat. And how to reset key hormone switches after taking in sugar. These are just a few of the game-changing lessons in VEEP University Season 1.
And with my experience, I don't know of any other program out there that provides the education and the information, the knowledge base that VEEP has provided to us to be able to change the way that we think about food.
VEEP routinely competes against employers who do things like sending their employees to retreats to learn about nutrition. These retreats cost on average $1,500 per employee. In fact, many employers put their employees through 6-week classes to learn about food, and these classes run an average of $350 per employee. But VEEP University is nowhere near that. In fact, one marketer attempted to adapt just one single lesson that you see here in VEEP University and turned it into a $100 online course. That's how valuable the information is in VEEP University. But if you sign up today, you get all 20 lessons, Season 1 of VEEP University, for just $47. That's less than $250 per lesson. Now think about it. What you just learned for free is going to serve you far more than any diet or supplement over the coming years. Now imagine 20 lessons just as powerful and the impact that's going to have on your life. Just click the Add to Order button below. And if you act now, I'll include a couple of free gifts. First, you get part 2 of Mitigating Weekend Weight Gain, the companion lesson to what you just learned for free. In this life-changing lesson, you're going to learn things like a key food pattern that adds 4 hours of fat burning to your day, key food combinations that help stimulate the fat-burning hormone glucagon, how to set the body up at lunch to counter inflammation from your evening meal, science-based food hacks you can use at dinner to offset weight gain even if you're eating a hamburger and french fries, and much, much more. Next is functional food recipes. This is a collection of some of the amazing recipes in the VEEP system. Things like the superfood parfait, functional food combinations that are delicious and fill you up. And I'm going to also include a bonus lesson, perhaps the most powerful tool you'll ever hear to control your weight, how to switch off chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is an underlying cause of metabolic syndrome and obesity. And in this lesson, literally, you're going to learn how to switch inflammation off using food. And today only, I will throw in 100% free secrets of effective cardio. Folks, this will blow you away. It's stuff you've never heard of, all based in science. And if you're doing cardio and not seeing results, this alone is worth the cost of the entire program. I'll also throw in a 100% guarantee. If you're not fully satisfied with the program, just email us at support@veep.com for a full refund. I don't know how long we'll have this offer available, so act now and press the Add to Order button. And remember, weight loss doesn't solve the problem. You can lose weight, and that doesn't solve anything. You already know this. What you're going to learn here in VEEP University is how to control your weight and prevent the pounds from coming on in the first place while eating freely when you want to. So act now.